I know.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Millennials Talk That Ish. As y'all know, I am Monet.
And I'm Mia.
And today we are gonna talk about losing friendships. I feel like we both dealt with it.
Mm-hmm.
Some more recent than other friendships, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we all did it. I don't know if I didn't care too much.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she cared about hers. I cared a little bit, just a little bit.
So what happened?
Which one?
The most controversial one.
Oh, okay. There was these two girls, right? And slowly I started noticing things about them. And like the way that they would act when it came towards me, as if I did something. And it was mainly over a mutual friend of ours. He had went to jail. And me and him had our own separate relationship. He was dating one of the girls we was friends with, but I knew him before all of them knew him. And so me and him had our own separate friendship, own relationship. They started getting mad that he would only call me and not them. I looked at it like, y'all are his girlfriend friends. Y'all are not his friends.
Right.
Y'all didn't get close to him till they started dating.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that's how he was looking at them too. Like, honestly, y'all my girlfriends.
Right. What else should I be calling y'all separately for?
Because they felt as if like, oh, that's my bro. Which, hey, they did have a relationship too. But let's be real. If it came down to it, and she was caught cheating, y'all would not tell him. But if it came down to it and he was caught cheating, y'all gonna tell her.
Right.
That's what made y'all different. Okay, let's just. But they started feeling a way towards me like it was my fault. Even to the point they told Shorty that we had to be messing.
Yeah.
Mind you, this man is in jail. And I'm pretty sure y'all heard me say it before. I do not do jail.
Yeah.
I do not do the jail girlfriend. That's not who I am. What am I possibly doing with somebody who's in jail? But you gonna go and tell this girl that I'm messing with her boyfriend. So it went on. One of the girls started dealing with a guy that I used to deal with that I had feelings for at one point. And the way that they moved about it was just real funny. Mind you, I had a boyfriend at the time. I was not worried about this guy.
Right.
It was like, you're supposed to be my friend. All you have to do is tell me, oh, me and blank is messing around with each other.
Right.
That simple. He was never my boyfriend. But the fact that she knew the feelings I had for him, because honestly, she the one who like kind of got us talking to begin with.
Right.
So it was like, girl, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to move funny with me. Like, and when I say move funny, her best friend, which is the second girl in the situation, would try to throw like little jabs at me when I wasn't around.
Of course.
When I wasn't around.
Never shady to the face.
And it was just like, girls, y'all are moving like this for no reason. If y'all have a problem with me, just say y'all have a problem with me. I'd rather y'all blatantly say I don't want to be your friend.
Right.
Versus moving funny with me and still talking to me.
Yeah, because if you feel like we don't need to be friends, then cool, sis. We don't need to be friends.
Right. Like, I'm too grown to sit here and be mad over somebody not wanting to be my friend. I'm okay with it. Just say it. So it wound up getting to the point where it was like, oh, I'm gonna tell y'all about yourselves. I couldn't get through to them. I wound up telling the girl that I was still cool with, like, listen, tell your friends this, and if they want to hear it, they can hear it from me.
Right.
And we stopped being friends. But that was my most controversial one because it was over guys. It was over y'all feeling away because one guy didn't want to fuck with y'all the way that y'all wanted him to, which was not y'all nigga. Why y'all cared so much? I don't know. And then the other was over community dick. Cause I love the person, me and him, we cool. But
he a hoe.
Yeah, like he gets around.
So you trying to get crazy over a guy who not even gonna make you his girl?
Make neither one of us his girlfriend if you want me to be real. You mad at me over a guy who wasn't even about to make me his girlfriend. Like, what?
So what's really the issue, Mom?
That's my first one. Nia, you go. You tell your stories.
I'm gonna tell my stupidest one. Because this is one that I actually did not miss when the friendship ended. So me and this person friendship was damn. I got a lot of friendships that's based on travel, but we were based on travel. When we met at my old job, and she was very different from I. But you know, it's whatever. It's a vibe. We go on a lot of trips together, whatever the case may be. I don't know. When it comes to me, people sometimes get very possessive, and I'm not trying to say that in a cocky manner. I really, really mean this.
Cause she's a bomb ass friend, okay? That's fine.
As soon as I make another friend, people start twitching. I don't know. So this person ended up starting to be jealous over my newer friend at the time, which was Tasha. And I don't know, she just started moving crazy. So the friendship zoomed up. The friendship started going downhill. When I guess she was mad because I was including Tasha into the thing. I'm like, well, she my friend, you know, she want to get out, she want to travel. Let's do it. Let's give people new experiences. Let's expose people. I guess she didn't really care that. So one day we was like, all right, we going to Six Flags. We skipped work. Don't get us in trouble, y'all. And I was like, yo, I want to take the bus. Personally, I like to take the bus because I don't want no issues. If I want to drink, I can drink. I don't want no issues with nobody call. Ain't nobody put me out on the side of the road. And I don't want to drive. Six Flags is like 3 hours from here. I don't want to drive. No, we gonna drive. Everybody who know me, I don't drive people cars. I do not drive people cars. Something can always happen. You might not tell me something about your car, and then the fucking bumper break off. I'm not paying for nobody's car. I do not drive people's cars. That is what I tell people. So now we at the park. We leaving. It's 11 o'clock at night. The bus done went home. The bus leave at 9.
Yup, last bus at 9.
Sasha's drunk. She already had a bunch of wine. We already got on every ride we could possibly get on 17 times over. The girl, Tamika, I'm gonna say her name, it is what it is. She didn't, because you're not about that life. So she didn't get on no ride. She's not a ride person, you know. So she was like the bag holder or whatever the case may be. All she did the whole time was complain. Like, the whole time complain. So we get back to the car. She's like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to drive. So now me and Tasha look at each other. No, Monday, we're standing outside the car. It's her car.
Okay.
We're standing outside the car. I said, oh, baby. I don't know what to tell you. This is your car. You have to drive it. That's how we have to get back to New York. You have to drive it. So I was like, well, girl, I'm drunk. I'm not driving your car. I'm drunk. Like, that's it. I said, well, y'all already know my rule, and I'm not breaking it for nobody, but I'll take an Uber back to New York. And I'm not driving nobody's car. Like, that's it. I'm not driving nobody's car. I don't care how nobody feel. I'm not doing it. So she's like, oh, but I ain't tired, and I drove here. And I said, but this is why I said, let's take the bus.
But she ain't do nothing.
Because I did not want this a very exact problem. This is the problem I did not want. This is why I said take the bus. Right? This is why. No, y'all didn't want to take the bus. The bus leaves too early in the morning. They'll come with me. You can just ride in my car. This is why I said it. So now we arguing. We arguing outside. I'm like, yo, I'm not driving your car. It's your car. You wanted to drive. You got to drive that bitch back. I said, so what you gonna do? Let me know. Because I'm letting you know right now, if I have to take an Uber back to New York, we gonna fight. That's on that, and that's on God. Whoever you for, like, we gonna fight. And your car gonna be damaged. If I gotta take an Uber back to New York, it's gonna be a problem out here. I'm letting you know this right here, right now. She get in the car, she got an attitude the whole time. Not a problem, cool. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't think it was that big of a deal to end a friendship. Whatever. We get back to work. She tell everybody how we like verbally jumped her, how we were talking about her.
Verbally jumped?
Bro.
Wait. I'm a grown ass woman. Can't nobody verbally jump me.
Bruh.
I wish I would tell somebody that.
Yo, how we was talking about her, how we didn't want to be friends with her, how we tried to leave her stranded in Jersey. So mind you, everybody that me and Tosh work with is coming up to us like, yo, how could y'all do that? But I'm like, yo, how did she make rounds that quick, bro? Like, how did you make rounds that quick? And mind you, we had a company picnic, everybody coming up to us.
Oh,
So I'm like,
that's wild.
so now I'm wilding. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't ever have nobody come up to me about nothing, because if you really had a problem, you should have said something.
Right.
Cool. So now we talked to Shorty like, it's a problem. Let us know if it's a problem. Because I said, you know, quite frankly, you don't bring nothing to me. You don't benefit me in no way. So if we stop talking, I ain't really gonna miss you.
Oh. And she don't.
Don't do that. Don't ever have nobody come up to me about nothing. Ever. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
So now she on switch roles. Now it goes from, oh, they were like verbally abusing me, to, oh, I don't know why they're not talking to me. I just want to be their friend, and me and them were friends first. And then oh, shut the hell up.
She had a thing with her anyway, cause I ain't like her neither.
Like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Like, shut up. You cannot be the victim. You cannot.
She didn't want Nia to have any other friends. That's just
And that's
plain and
what it
simple.
boiled down to, and that's not how it works, baby. That's not how it works.
That's just plain and simple. Nia having friends was like a no for her. Even when it came to like her oldest friends.
Yeah.
It was like, and it was like, girl, you just got here.
Like, simmer down. You gotta simmer down. You have to simmer down. Like, you really have to simmer down. So, like, she even told, like, because we was cool with our AVP, assistant vice president, she even told her, like, oh, I don't know why they don't, I would really like their friendship back. And then, girl, bye. Bye. And that's literally, the friendship ended over us not wanting to drive her car back from Six Flags. That's literally why the friendship ended. And I was like, that was so stupid.
So stupid. The fact that she didn't get on no rides. What are you tired from?
You ain't get on no rides, you ain't playing no games. You tired, I guess, of walking.
Yeah, and being in the sun, that's it.
Like, that's what you tired from.
But imagine y'all.
We went on every ride, mind you, that day we got stuck on the Superman. We was stuck on that shit for like an hour.
Up.
So, what you been, I was over there praying to God, please don't let this thing fall, because then I'ma die. You talking about you tired, we tired. Yo, Tasha had a panic attack, I had an anxiety attack. I'm in there calculating how I have to turn into Superman, Spider-Man, to climb on top, just in case the horn is open. Like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You what?
Tired. Just from walking. Okay, girl.
Girl, bye. You were stupid. You're dumb.
And then it's the fact that you suggested, let's take the bus, y'all. So we don't have to worry about driving.
Ben suggested it. From 9 to 9, we got the full day in the park.
Yeah, I can understand that because I know
I don't like driving people's cars. I don't want to be responsible for anyone's car. I don't want the responsibility. It's hard enough getting me just to park your car. I don't even like muckle with, oh, can you please go? I don't even want to do that. I don't want to be responsible for anybody's car.
If anything happens,
Because
now it's my fault.
yeah, then it's my fault. I don't want that responsibility. I don't. So I don't care how nobody feel about it. I said what I said. I don't drive people's cars. Nobody. My closest friends all got, I don't drive their cars. Like, if my name is not on their insurance, I do not drive a car.
Plain and simple. Now something happened and now your insurance.
Now I got, yeah, and then that is a problem for our friendship, because now I gotta pay you for something, and I don't know if you had existing problems with this car. I don't know. So now I gotta pay out of pocket, and wholeheartedly you could be scamming me. You could legit, yeah, you could be scamming me. I don't know. So I'm not taking responsibility for no one's car. And that's a 3-hour drive back in the fucking dark. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't know your car like that. And I'm not doing it. No.
That friendship was weird anyway. Honestly, that friendship was weird. She was too obsessed with Nia off of just a little bit of time. It was very weird. She was on some I'm being a bridesmaid. Being the maid of honor, and it was just like, girl, what about the rest of us? We don't like, she got other good friends, just to put that out there. Like,
yeah,
cause not even just me, even though it is me, but still, like, it's like two other people.
Yeah, to have 2 other best friends, so you can't like jump to slots.
Okay, if it's not me, then it's this one. If it's not this one, it's this one. Like,
yeah,
where was you going? And I ain't like her from another incident, but we ain't gonna go too deep.
Yeah.
Let's see. What friendship have I lost? I think we spoke about the one friendship in high school where her boyfriend tried to talk to me. I lost that friendship. Yeah. Another friendship is more recently. two of my friends were dating, and they broke up, and they will both come and talk to me. I was having a game night for my birthday, and I told the male in that relationship that he could bring his female friend.
Right.
Somehow the female found out, his ex, somehow she found out, and she came to me and asked me. Her story will be a little different because in her mind, I just blatantly told her, which I did not. She asked me, she was like, so this person's supposed to be bringing somebody? I was like, yeah, from what I was told, but I'll just confirm. I'll confirm it for you. Because she was trying to say that her nephew, who is my best friend, and another mutual friend of ours, feel weird about it, about him bringing somebody, because that's it. Because to them, like, that's his aunt and that's his sis, so they will feel awkward. And I was like, I didn't see no point in them feeling awkward about it personally, because I'm like, okay, but that's their friend too.
Right.
So I even was on some, okay, since she's supposed to be leaving anyway, like, she was on some, I got multiple places to hit that night type of shit. Okay, well then they could come when she leaves. She wound up telling my best friend and the other guy that I blatantly told her, like, oh, he's bringing somebody, which, no. Because I wasn't about to tell her yet. That's not the type of time I was on yet. I wanted to make sure that if he was bringing somebody.
Right. But she ended up not bringing the person.
Right. He ended up not.
Did all that for no reason.
When I say her stories was just like mixed up to the point that my bro, who is her ex, knew already, because every time she called me about the situation, I called him about the situation.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna lie, me and her, we have gotten into it in the past, and I know how she moves.
Right.
I know how she moves. So it was like, okay, he gonna know. And that's one thing, my story never changes.
Right.
He gonna know that this is what's happening. So to the point where she was telling him certain stories, and he would be like, there's no way he was at work that day because she called me right after.
Right.
So her stories weren't matching too well. She had a whole fit with me. Because I was okay with him bringing somebody. And it could personally be the way that I think. In my mind, once y'all say y'all not together, and especially it's been a few months, y'all not together.
Y'all not together, bro.
And that's how I work with myself. If I say I'm not with you, I'm not with you,
bro. I'm not with you.
Like,
I'm moving crazy. Move.
Like, that's just plain and simple. So in her mind, I was fucked up for it. And some people might agree, but we're adults. Once y'all not together, y'all not together. If he wants to bring somebody, the most I can do for you is, oh, well, he said he's bringing someone, and now it's your choice if you come or not.
Right.
That's it. And it would have been the same way. Her thing, she was just mad. She didn't want him bringing anyone.
Yeah, she didn't want him to move on.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case. You know, she still had feelings for him, which is cool. That's understandable, whatever. But don't switch up stories. Don't,
on me
about it,
like,
and stuff like that.
And was telling everybody.
Yeah, she told everybody. Like, it was a whole big, like, they was going about to, like, really physically fight. Like, it was a whole, she
threatened me, all that over
big thing.
For nothing. It's, in my opinion, it wasn't that serious. If you don't want to talk to me no more, you don't want to talk to me no more. To this day, I don't have a problem with Shorty.
Right.
Like, I don't care.
But to be honest with you, it wasn't that serious.
Yeah.
Like, when you think about it, it's not that serious. I'm not going to tell you until I can confirm that he's bringing somebody or not. If I can confirm that he's bringing somebody, and I know y'all still kind of freshly not know, all right, so you definitely bringing somebody, all right, let me tell, all right.
She felt like I shouldn't have let him bring anyone.
I can't control that.
She felt like since it was my thing and I was on some, I don't want no drama, I shouldn't let him bring anyone.
No, because we are adults.
Right, that's what my thing was. We are adults.
We are not, because if you was dating somebody else and you wanted to bring them, you would want me to say, okay, fine, bring them through. Like, as long as they're not with no drama.
But see, the person she used as an example was somebody that was an issue within their relationship. So I'm like, that's not the same. He caused a problem in your relationship. He has a problem with this person.
Right.
This woman don't have no problem with you.
Nobody even know this lady. She a whole separate entity.
Right, a whole new person. it was just a lot for no reason.
And it went on for days, y'all.
It did. And it was just stupid, in my opinion. It was dumb as hell. It was dumb.
Yo.
I wish her well, though, because last year she did go through a tremendous loss. She lost 3 people within the span of 32 days.
Right.
But yeah, it was just all the threatening. Mind you, size don't matter. But this woman, compared to me, she big. It's like, you really gonna waste your time fighting little old me because you're mad?
But that's not even a good reason to fight that, because the argument was stupid.
She didn't like some of the things that I was saying, but it was real. Now the things I was saying was real. It was like, y'all not together. Y'all not gonna be together.
Right.
And yeah, I said it out to be petty because okay, you saying certain things to me, I'm gonna say certain things to you.
It was truth.
But it was some truth there. Like, my bro is telling me I don't want to be with her. We're not gonna get back together. They did a lot to each other. And that's another thing. She was making it seem as if like everything she did was off of what he did, and a lot of it wasn't. A lot of it wasn't. And I think she would forget that she would talk to me
and tell you
and tell me the things that she's doing, and then change it up later when I'm like, yo, you told me this.
That's crazy.
But that's my most recent one.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
It was dumb.
don't ever put your friends in no predicament like that. Like, if I got 2 friends that are dating and y'all not together and one decides to bring a partner, they have that right to bring a partner. You
Yeah.
feel me? You as an adult, you can decide whether or not you are in that space where you're comfortable enough to see your ex-partner with someone else. If you decide you're not, I can respect that.
Right.
But I also have to respect that this person is gonna move on. Okay, people move at different paces. So you can't expect them to be single forever just because you're not messing with somebody or you are messing with somebody, but now your feelings is hurt because you see this person is messing with somebody.
Because she was messing with somebody.
So y'all have to think in a mature mindset, and you have to think of, what if I was in this person's shoes? Because that's not okay. It's just not okay. It is what it is. Y'all didn't work out. That's cool.
Right.
That's cool.
But
Y'all
we're
didn't
adults.
work out.
And they're older.
But yeah.
She's gonna be 40 this year. And he's gonna be 38. It's not even like they're young. They're like, you would think that she would know that.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is at that point.
So sometimes we just gotta be a little mature about our actions.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Honestly. But hey, like I said, I wish the best for her. I hope she's doing well.
Bad feelings
at all. Like, recently, my friend who passed away last year, his 1-year anniversary is coming up, so his family is doing something for him, and she's invited. So his best friend, when she was telling me like, oh, I spoke to this person and it's gonna be you and it's gonna be her, I was like, and the ways that she said it, she was saying, and I was like, girl, I don't have no problem with her.
Right.
I was like, I don't know if she have a problem with me, but I don't have no problem with her. She could come. Like,
and I'm not gonna do anything at this. This is a special celebration. Like,
that was my brother. I definitely won't.
Keep that energy over there.
And if she feels like she needs, honestly, I would prefer for her to not go. Because don't bring that energy over here with his mother and stuff. Because yes, she was also his friend, but she was not as close to him as I was. Don't bring that nonsense. Don't bring that nonsense, because it's legit nonsense. Don't bring that over here.
And this happened in November, so please let it go.
Yeah, and I don't have no issue. So I was just like, girl, she could go. I don't care.
We adults. Like, I'm not telling you who you can bring and who you not bring.
Yeah.
All that old don't bring this stuff. Like, y'all too old for that. No, for real. Y'all really too old for that.
Yeah, honestly. Because even with the other 2 girls, I remember it was one of our mutual friends' birthday. I sat at one table. They sat I sat at one end. They sat at the other end, and we didn't say nothing to each other, but it was still cool. Why? Because I'm grown. I don't have to sit there with an attitude when I'm around somebody I don't like. I don't have to say something when I'm around you. Like,
and if it's for a friend, I know how to put my feelings aside.
Yeah, some people don't.
Like,
though. That's the problem.
I don't mess with this person. I'm not gonna be around them. Like, alright, cool.
I could be around you one time out the year because it's somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
Or a
say a general
celebration.
hello to everybody. What up? And go and move around the room. Like, I don't need to. Like, y'all just be so stuck in y'all feelings.
Yeah. And that's not meant for me. If we don't talk, we don't talk.
Yeah, I don't have to vibe with every single person.
Right. I lost deeper friends than y'all before.
For real.
That's how I look at it. I lost a girl that I called my best friend from 6th grade up until high school. We don't talk. She's not my friend. She gives a dirty look every time she sees me, and I just be like, girl, we was mad young. It's not that deep.
I gotta let shit go.
You have another story?
Yeah. So this one actually hurt my feelings. So I went to Indonesia, and I included my homegirl sister. Now, if she ever watches this video, I'm gonna just have to say it. I did not like her sister, y'all. I did not like her sister, but I knew that her sister was her best friend. And I knew she liked to make experience with her sister, so I never wanted to exclude her. I did not like her sister because we went on a trip prior. We went to Coachella. It was a whole vibe. Coachella is the whole vibe. I will never do it again because it's too much walking. But they talk too much. So I'm a person, when I travel, I get my own room. However, with Coachella, ain't no own room.
Right.
Ain't no own room. You better hope you get a room. Okay, so we was all in the room, and that's the first time I did that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I never do stuff like that. I always get my own room because I hate sharing room with people.
And then having to share with 3?
So, but I could have dealt with it. I could have dealt with it, but they talk too much. I have a rule: do not talk to me in the morning.
Yeah.
Do not talk to me in the morning. And if you are a person who got to talk to your partner every 2 minutes, go outside.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious because I was black. Do not talk to me in the morning. Do not talk loud in the morning. Do not be on the phone or loud or crazy. I don't want to hear it. I don't. I feel like it's rude too. I feel like it's dead rude because if I'm sleeping and you want to fight, it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, it is rude though.
So go outside. Go outside. We had a little balcony. The pool was right there. Go outside. They talk so much. Her sister talk. I can't explain how much this girl talk. And she's annoying. She don't know how to stop. Like, she'll say a point and then she keep going on. We get it. It's cool. I needed a break. So whatever. I didn't like her from the trip. She was annoying. She was just way too much for me. We go to Indonesia. I'm finally in space. I can get my own room. So everybody got their own shit. I didn't get to do nothing I wanted to do. So I was already pissed off. I'm accommodating everybody else. And I'm pissed off because I didn't get to do nothing. But what pissed me off is when we got to the airport, Shorty said, "Oh, I'm pregnant." What? I said, "You pregnant? Girl, how you about to fly a 20-hour flight? You can't be on no plane for no 20... Girl!" So I said, "Why would you not
tell y'all?"
No. So I'm like, "Yo, why did you not tell me that you was pregnant? Because you got flight insurance, bro. We could have did some shit and you could have got that money back." Like, do you understand? Like, I don't want to be held back by you being pregnant. I don't know. When we was in the airport, she didn't look too pregnant. She was only at 5 months. I don't know if it was the Indonesian air. We get to Indonesia. We in our villas. Now my stomach is out. She looking pregnant now. And I'm like, the baby grew. The baby grew.
Yeah.
The baby grew just that quick.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It was 20 hours. The baby grew just that quick. I said, "Girl, your stomach, you're showing now. You wasn't showing before. Cool." I don't know what happened. She was getting sick every night. Every night she was sick. They was complaining the whole trip. So now I got to do Indonesia over, which I was going to do it over anyway, but now I really have to do everything over.
Right.
So I'm already mad about that. I'm still mad about that to this day. This happened 2 years ago. Cool. So now I'm not experiencing no nightlife. It's like my last night there. I'm like, bro, I'm going out. Y'all gonna have to work it out. So now she's sick. We just came from the seafood spot. She nauseated. Her sister like, I'm gonna go back to the room with her. I'm like, all right. So me and Tasha, Nick, we gonna head out. We gonna go party,
right?
Do whatever the case may be. So I guess she caught an attitude. The girl who was my friend, I guess she caught an attitude. So the next day, I didn't think she had an attitude, to be honest. I texted her in the morning. I'm like, hey, we're gonna get breakfast. Do you want me to order breakfast for you? Fine. She said, yeah. That morning we supposed to do a photo shoot. We all had matching silk dresses and kimonos. We supposed to do a photo shoot. Me and Tasha went and got massages. Then we went and had breakfast. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, they not at breakfast yet. So I'm like, I guess they packing or whatever. They not coming out. Tasha went there to get a shirt. Something happened to her shirt. She said they was fine. It was no issue. So now we walk in. We go back up. Because I'm like, let me go pay my bill. We see them sitting there by themselves with their luggage and everything. So I'm like, I'm looking at them like, yo, what up? Nobody say nothing. I'm like, it's mad weird.
Right.
So now I'm like, all right, I told Sasha, you can go back to the room. I'm going to go settle our bill. So now they in this area, very beautiful resort, by the way. They in this area and she on the phone. The girl who's my friend is on the phone. She talking to somebody and she's like, yeah, because, you know, it's just gang they all loud and that's get crazy and da. So now in my head, I'm like, I'm going to have to knock her head off her shoulders. So I'm paying the bill and I'm saying, Nia, relax. I'm doing my mantras. I'm like, you in Indonesia, you going to be in jail. Relax. You in a third world country. You already know how prison systems are in other countries. Relax. And I'm telling them, because when I get angry, can't nobody stop me.
At all.
So I'm telling myself to relax. Just calm down. Because you only doing that to get me. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yo, Shanika room was right next to where the place was to pay the bill. So I'm like, yo, she moving. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I did. Because I'm like, yo, we was fine last night. I text you this morning, you answered me fine, like it was no issue. I'm trying to figure out where the disconnect happened. So now they moving crazy. Cool. We had to have 2 separate vans because, you know, it was 4 of us with all our big luggage. So we took off without them. We tried the airport, right?
Right, y'all moving funny anyway.
We get to the airport, you know, we still not talking. They together, us 3 together. I ain't gonna lie, it's wrecking my brain. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened? Like, what happened? So the only thing I'm coming to is like, you're mad that I went out. Like, that's the only thing I'm coming to. You mad because you had to stay behind with your sick sister who decided to come on this trip pregnant. And mad because mind you, we was out there for 7 days. Like, I already gave up all these days to come back home early to hang out with y'all. You think I'm not supposed to go out not one time?
Because your sister is sick?
And that's your sister. That's your sister. Because personally, I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I don't have, like, real siblings. It's because I never told you, since you came out here sick, I'm gonna enjoy my trip. Call me if you need me, though. Call me if you need me. I will take you back to the room. I will have you get set up, relax, make sure you got food, make sure you good. I'm going out, though, because you decided to come. You decided to come. Just because you got sick is not my issue. Whatever. Now, so we at the airport, and I'm like, shit, we were sitting together, right? It's awkward as hell. There's none of us talking. And then you know how when people try to, I guess, make they self, like, talk to you, she's like, oh, yeah, I want some candy. None of us responded.
Y'all didn't respond to me when I said hi. I'm not going to respond to you now.
None of us responded. Cool, so we're not talking. We're not talking. Usually, like, when people get home, whatever, I'd be like, yo, text me when you get home. I ain't say nothing. We haven't spoke since. This was March 2019. We have not spoken since, right? So we get home, and now I'm like posting pictures and whatever, and then I see them post pictures and our matching outfits. I'm like, wow, they did the photo shoot without us. Wow. Cool. Okay.
That's crazy.
So I sent that over to Tasha being messy, like, yo, keep this. So anyway, I'm putting up my pictures. I'm like, yo, I had such a wonderful trip. It was amazing. Da da da. So then I don't know. I stopped seeing her on my timeline.
She blocked you?
So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So I go to her page, but she's there, but I can't like follow her. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, shorty blocked me and unblocked me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, I don't unfollow people. Even Tamika, I never unfollow her. She blocked me. I don't unfollow people because I just feel like I'm not that special. I'm sorry. So I'm like, yo, I'm like, how did her page get like this? Because I never unfollowed shorty. I never unfollowed Shorty. So I'm like, yo, Shorty blocked me and unblocked me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So I'm like, so she's real static. Like, Shorty blocked me and unblocked me. She like, well, I'm like, yo, I don't follow her. I never unfollowed Shorty. Like, I never feel like that is that serious.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, I'm still gonna support you or whatever the case. Or like a picture. I'm never gonna be a hater. I'm never gonna be a hater. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Next thing you know, her sister blocked me and unblocked me. I said, what the fuck is going on?
You did something there.
Yo, cause I'm really trying to, and I'm like, yo, what's the issue? To this day, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. So, I guess
it had to have been because you left.
And that's the only thing I'm coming up with because I don't know what happened. And like everybody's like, oh well, I'm not texting you. I'm not the one with the problem
At all.
Why do I? And it's always the problem. I always got to be the one to reach out to people and check on people and do this for people and do that for people. Why I always got to be the bigger person? After why that bigger person shit is out. You the one with the problem, then you bring it to me.
Yep.
And then we're gonna address it, and it's either gonna be fixed or we're gonna move on with our lives. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like that's crazy.
She was real life mad.
You really mad. I'm like, okay, like, all right. So she texted my other homegirl Nika and was like, you know, you've been sitting in my spirit and da 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 da. I said, no. No, what you're not gonna do is use Nika to try to reconnect it. That's what you. I already know. That's that spiritual shit. I already know what you trying to do. I said, Nika, block her. That's it. Don't accept no more messages from her. That whole you and my spirit shit out. Cause you was not talking to none of us.
Right.
So you was mad at me and you took it out on the other two. You was not talking to none of us. And now she on your spirit a year later. Girl, bye.
A year later?
You text her a year later. You've been on my spirit. You've been on my mind. And you've been the one. I feel like you've been the one who holds me down or thinks about something to that effect. Don't misquote me.
But if you ain't gonna talk to me in a year, I haven't been nothing.
To that effect, and she was like, I've been thinking about hitting you up, but I've been thinking about hitting you up, but you're attached to the person who hurt me. That's her words. You're attached to the person who hurt me, so it took me.
What did you do?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I invited you on my birthday trip and included your sister, who I did not like, because her birthday was March 27th. So I said, you know what? Because I'm going the 19th through this time, it includes her birthday. Let me go ahead and say, all right, bring her sister along. It could be her trip too. Bitch, I ain't have to share my trip with none of y'all. This is my trip, and that's the problem. I'm always putting other people first. It's not about you. It's my birthday. It's me.
You would really think that you did something.
So I'm wrecking my brain like, yo, what? And mind you, I really loved her. I really loved her. She was my only fashion friend. Like, so I really loved her. We was into style. She was the only person I would legit let go buy me clothes. Yeah. Nobody else can know my style like she knew my style.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, like, what the hell? We legit was a vibe together. Like, we was legit a vibe together. I wholeheartedly loved her. I did not know what happened, but my ego is not gonna allow me to be like, what happened?
Right, because you didn't do it.
I didn't cause the problem, and I still don't have a problem. I don't understand what was the problem. Because, and mind you, they only did it to me. They didn't do it to Mika. They didn't do it to Tasha. They didn't unblock Tasha. They didn't block Tasha. They didn't unfriend her. They didn't do it to Mika.
So like, what did I do?
So I'm like, yo, you wanted me to stay behind with you for what?
Yeah, for what? That's your sister. You supposed to stay with her.
That's your business. I told your sister, why in the hell would she even come when she's pregnant? Why would you even come?
Unless you're planning on staying and just doing
depending on how your pregnancy is. Pregnancy could be a disability for some women. That's how bad their pregnancies can be.
Yep.
I don't know how you carry. And each baby is also different.
Yep.
You might have been real good with that first one, and this second one might cripple you.
Yep.
Why would you take a 20-hour flight and you 5 months and you been knew you was pregnant, bro?
Exactly. Cause I'm pretty sure she could have got her money back for that.
You could have been, bro. No, like, come on.
I'm not going nowhere with people who don't have kids or whatever.
I'm not going nowhere with nobody pregnant. I'm not. I'm just not. You get sick and all that. You ruin my whole trip, bro. You ruin my whole
because
trip.
being on a 20-hour flight can make you sick.
Exactly.
And just in general, you don't even have to be pregnant. Like, you get jet lag. It's so many things that come with being on a plane. So now you're adding a whole nother sickness because let's be real, being pregnant is your body look at it as a sickness.
It does. It fights the baby. It's trying to figure out what is this attacking your system.
Yeah, your body do not know that you are pregnant.
Exactly. It adjusts after a period of time, and some people's bodies don't adjust their whole pregnancy.
Exactly.
Like, so I ain't gonna lie. Like, we talked it over. Me, Tosh, and Mika talked it over, and I'm just like, yo, I still don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know. To this day, I don't know. I just be like,
it be like that. Cause with the girl that I mentioned that I was friends with from like 6th grade into high school, I really can't tell you why we don't talk. Like, to this day, I don't know why we don't talk. I don't care enough to like sit there and be like, yo, why we don't talk?
right.
It's been so many years, but there's no beef. But I really can't tell you why we don't
What's the
talk.
problem? Why do you not address it? I just don't get it.
I think it was a jealousy thing with her also. Like, you know, I had a body, still do. She didn't. And I think that's where the problem came. It was like she wanted a body. I would get certain attention. She would get attention too because she was a mixed girl. She was light skinned, had nice hair. But I guess I was getting the attention that she wanted that she wasn't getting. Because it went to even her trying to date one of my exes. And then her baby father constantly tries to talk to me to this day. And I think that plays a huge part. Because she knows he tries to talk to me. One time she even wrote me like, oh, I heard you're talking to him. And I was like, girl, ain't nobody talking to him. Because personally, even though we're not friends, I would never spoken to him. I would always tell him, like, listen, I used to be friends with your baby mother. Like, that was my best friend at one point.
Right.
I'm not going to. He'll be like, you ain't got to worry about, no, it won't sit right with me.
No, I'm not even going to do that.
Yeah, like, it doesn't, like, especially because she's literally the only person I don't talk to in her family. From her stepfather, her mother, her brothers, her cousins, everybody.
Right.
She's the only one. It just wouldn't sit right with me, but I think I low-key feel like all of that had played a part. Her knowing that even when they were together, he was still trying to talk to me, knowing that was my friend.
Right.
That's all. I feel like
losing friendships could be very hurtful. Sometimes for me, it's more hurtful than intimate relationships because I count my girls at a higher level than I do. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not like a lot of women. I don't jump to I care about men. I want to be married.
Yeah,
all that.
no.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My girls those are my girls. Like you're here before, you're here after. Men come and go. Like that's just what it is. So certain female friendships, when I lose them, I'm like, I'm hurt. Yeah. I've only been hurt over 2, and that was Amanda and Eureka. Tamika, I didn't care about you. Anybody else, damn, like you played me, you hurt me. Cool. You're cool. So it's like, damn, like women have to learn how to really communicate and comprehend because it's like, if you have a problem with your friend, you need to address it. Because at this point in life, I'm not hold you. I'm not gonna be the one that's always coming to people no more. I'm not gonna be the one that's always checking on people. I'm not gonna be the one that's always putting myself last. I'm not doing that no more. No. So you either gonna get with it or you're gonna get lost. And that goes for anybody, family, friends, relationships, whoever. Like that's just what it is. And y'all have to learn how to stop being so selfish. Like y'all really be in your heads. Like get out your head and use your words.
I never understood that how people don't like to tell their friends when they have a problem. I feel like if you're my friend, I should be able to tell you.
You should be able to tell me and we gonna work it out. Like, just how you work it out with that same man who used to beat your ass or cheat on you, you could work it out with me. I just don't get it.
You listen, I done been cursed out by this girl. I done been told about myself. I'm told about myself every day from her. Do I get upset? No, she's my friend. If your friend
and it's okay if you do get upset.
Yeah,
it's like, oh my God, you're telling me something I may not want to hear. My friends tell me stuff I do not want to hear, but it's like, all right, they saying something for a reason. Let me look at it.
Obviously, they're seeing something that I'm not seeing.
You know, let me take a look at it. It's okay, and you're either gonna agree or you're not gonna agree. Yeah. Either way, I'm not gonna end no friendship because you said, hey, you need to check yourself at this moment. Yeah. Or hey, you hurt my feelings. You made me feel some type of way. I didn't like when you did this. Like, what? But that man that consistently cheat on you, you gonna take him back?
Right. But we can't be friends no more.
But you can't be friends with me no more because you didn't like something that I did. but it's not to the extent of him cheating on you. I just don't get it.
I would never understand that. Because like she said, my friends, I could leave a man. My friends, I want my friends. These are people who help me. Like,
always gonna want my friends.
I want my friends.
What? Like, no, y'all gotta get it together. If people ever see this and y'all feel some type of way, you gonna feel some type of way. You either gonna address it or you're not. Period.
Address it.
I mean, address the elephant in the room. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, if you want to address it. Because I feel like certain friendships I've lost was stupid.
Yeah.
Was so stupid. The only one I could say was not stupid was the one with Amanda. And that's because she did some foul shit.
Yeah.
And then when it came all down to it, everybody was a liar. Everybody was a liar. Like, that was the only... But I can never go back to being friends with any of these people because y'all move crazy.
And I think still do a little bit. Like...
Y'all move crazy. You cannot move like that. You cannot move. You cannot do that. And then think people was to take you back. No, in that time, in that period of time, you were supposed to address it the correct way. You did not.
Yep. But hey, any friendship that I lost, I personally don't want it back. But I do wish everybody the best.
Oh, hell yeah. Much success to you.
Yes, absolutely. But I guess that is all for today.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all know we here every Thursday. Nia, say your line, girl.
So like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, share it to all your friends.
Bye, guys.